Alright, Chuds, what's up? It's your favorite YouTuber. I gotta bust out this video quick because I got a flight to Beijing. Gotta hang out with my bro Xi Jinping. We're gonna get some Asian hoes. It's gonna be lit. He said he's gonna give me a tour of the Geek Bar factory. I'm gonna let y'all know how that goes. You might be thinking like, Broken Gifted, you have no friends, no one likes you. Why are you qualified to say this? Wrong. I got 7 subscribers, bitch. Most of them are my family, like my auntie, my mom, my grandma, my grandpa. But the rest love me for surely, so that counts. Alright, any other questions, class? Oh, what's that? Why do I even want friends? I got plenty of voices inside my head, and they keep me lots of company. Well, first, no talking when I'm talking. And second, that's the whole point of the video, you dingus. I'm about to show you. Learn from the dark poverty wizard, bro. You take the information in my videos and apply it to your own life. I swear everything will turn out great, so don't sweat it. Papa's got you, so let's get into number 1. Number 1, racists. I know what you're thinking, bro. Broken Gifted, you're so attractive. Can I please get your Discord? I think it's in the bio. But you might also be thinking like, all colors are wonderful and I'm gonna get canceled if I hang out with a racist. But have you ever thought about this, bro? If you're a normal person, then it's pretty easy to tell that being racist is kind of stupid. Like, it's kind of hard to be racist if you really think about it. You're taught from a young age to judge based on the character and not anything else. It's genuinely stupid to think that someone acts the way that they do because of a color. I guess you could argue about like culture, but that's not what I'm here to do. I'm really lonely and I want some friends. Friends with benefits, and the racists come with them. Because have you ever thought, bro, it takes a lot of determination to be racist. It's kind of like when people have a lot of faith in a religion. It's almost admirable. Because like no matter how much logical sense it doesn't make, they stick to their beliefs no matter what. And that means they'll stick with their friends until the end. That's the power of friendship. Also, racists kind of happen to be like rich in a lot of cases. I think it's that determination that gets them to their goals. They stick to it unwavering. And that's kind of insane to me because the only thing I stick to is chudding in the Geek Bar. Some examples of rich racists gotta be like Kanye, Trump, Bill Clinton, I don't know. The Big Jeffrey was probably racist too, I don't know. I forgot to preface in the beginning of the video that all of these friends have drawbacks that I'm gonna add. Definitely the drawbacks for the racists is it's like a high danger level to be around them. But this could also be a plus, it's like free entertainment. If you're down to catch some hands, bro, be friends with some racists. But you could also lose your life for the racism, so like, I don't know. It could be kind of mid, I guess. That's like all I got to say about the racists. Next I'm gonna talk about homeless people. Number 2, homeless people. Homeless people are lit. This isn't like put in any specific order, but homeless might be my favorite on this list, to be honest. Like, who doesn't like homeless people, bro? Homeless people are so fun. I guess there's a lot of people that don't like homeless people now that I think about it, but they just don't see the other side of things. Homeless people are really just on their spiritual journey, letting go of all material possessions and not giving in to desire. Like, just think about it, bro. Have you ever seen a homeless person with like a house? Probably not, bro. And to be honest, I'm kind of jealous of them because I wish I could take the leap like that. Also, a select few, this is kind of like the same with the racists. They have a lot of determination to get geeked. If you catch one of these street wizards, you just know they're dedicating their entire life to their spiritual path. I just see them when I'm driving, bro, and I can't help but smile and feel inspired. Another great bonus about the homeless is they're multi-talented most of the time. They're given so much time because they don't have to work a job, and this gives them availability to do God's work. You can see them breakdancing in the street, singing, rapping, doing everything. They even give you a good example of what happens if you do a lot of drugs. And I don't know about you guys, but they definitely give me a bigger scare than the DARE program. Another reason why homeless people are goated, bro, they have the best stories ever. You see a dude outside of the liquor store, he asks for a drink, go buy him a drink, bro. You'll sit down, he'll tell you the best story you've ever heard. I would tell you guys some of the stories that I've heard and some of the experiences that I've had, but I really just want you guys to go outside and do it for yourselves because I can't attest to it. If you ever see a bearded wizard outside the liquor store or gas station, I'm telling you, bro, help him out. It'll be the best day of your life, trust me. I could go on and on and on about homeless people, but it's kind of unfair to the other friends here. If this was skill-based matchmaking, if this was rank play, they would be the highest elo for sure. But they do have drawbacks. Everyone has drawbacks. Yin and yang, bro. But Broken Gifted, you said they were the best. Like, what are you talking about? What the hell are you doing talking when I'm talking, bro? Get out of my class. No, I'm just playing. I love y'all. Daddy's gonna tell you, don't worry. The real reason is you could get AIDS, bro. This is kind of a plus, but also a minus. They're super unpredictable. You know, you could have the best night ever, or you could get, you know, a used needle in your neck or something. So you kind of got to be wary around them. But don't trust your gut instinct because they do a lot of magic. They could mess up your whole system. You got to think logically, I think, is the best approach. Well, let's move on, bro. I love homeless people, bro. Number 3, I think. Gay people, bro. The gays, bro. And you might be thinking, Broken Gifted, you're all homeless and you're homophobic and you're gay or whatever. All right, bro, just listen to me real quick. Come in close, bro. Yep, that's right, you're gay too now. How does it feel, bro? Kind of like the same, except you're a little happy? Exactly, bro. That's how they feel all the time. Also, you can call me gay, bro. I kind of like how they're sassy. The way they trash talk is so different from everyone else. It's so funny, bro.
Why am I on TikTok? Get off your feed. Block me then, fatty. Not my problem.
If you hit the streets and you have one in the group, it's just aura, bro. You basically use them as the mental tactic for your defense. No one can touch you, bro. They got you back on the mental. There's no way you can out trash talk a gay person, bro. I think it might have to do with the bullying. Like, they're probably like sitting in the shower crying because they're bullied because they're gay or whatever. And they think of all the comebacks that they could say. And that probably makes them like elite at the trash talking. I don't know. Also, if you were to get into a fight, this is good to pair with a racist for defense. Because no one's going to fight a gay dude, bro. Like, dudes think that they're going to get the gay touch if they put hands on, bro. If I'm ever famous, I'm going to have gay people all around me. wait, bro. Maybe I'll just keep a gun, bro. That's kind of weird. And I swear I'm not gay, bro. I just like everyone, bro. I love everything. Also, another reason why it's good to keep the gays around is they bring a lot of women with them, bro. You could do the classic, yeah, I'm gay, and pull up to the sleepover with him. That method is undefeated, bro. It's so easy. It's just, you kind of got to be careful, bro, with the sleepover. Make a wall of pillows in between you and bro if he's too close. But, yeah, other than that, you know, keep an eye out, bro. But you'll probably be straight. And, like, if you can't get diddled for some cheeks, bro, like, do you even want cheeks? All right, that's enough. I'm not gay, bro, I swear. All right, number 4, best people to be friends with, bro. Women. Probably like Broken Gifted, bro. I thought you're the ultimate cheek smacker. Like, what are you talking about? Friends? Yes, bro. I don't mean friends with benefits in this one, but they do come with a lot of benefits. Everyone knows that women are good at making food and doing chores and dishes and stuff like that. It's the easiest play, bro. You just get a one-sided relationship where you give them the slightest bit of attention and they do all the work for you. They take out the trash at everything, bro. But really, I don't even see it as one-sided because you're kind of helping them fulfill their purpose. And let's be real, would they really be happier doing anything else? Kind of like the gays, bro. They also bring other women with them. And this is great because you can kind of like pull their heartstrings and they'll all try to compete for you or whatever and try to one-up each other doing more chores. It's the best, bro. Cook you more food, you get fatter. One of the best things as well is like they're obviously a symbol of power. If you have all these women friends, you immediately have power over all of the chuds. And this is where you can start printing money. You start selling courses to the chuds. You know, your friends hit you up that are dudes and they're like, yo, I'll pay you for this girl's number. It's great, bro. It's like free income and you get like a free housemaid, free lunches and whatnot. Yeah, it's goated, bro. Another big bonus is like you can do girly stuff when you're around girls that you can't do when you're not. That kind of sounds gay, bro, but I swear it's not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not talking about like cross-dressing or like painting your nails or putting on makeup, bro. That's like low tier. What I mean is like you can't go inside an ice cream store as a grown man and get strawberry ice cream. Like grown men getting strawberry ice cream. That's what someone's gonna say to you. It's not my fault that it's the best flavor, bro. But if you have some women with you, bro, it doesn't look gay at all. You kind of have that alibi. Like people are just gonna think that you got dragged there and you can enjoy whatever you're doing with peace of mind. Also, women are really fat, bro, and they know where like all the good food is at. And also what's goated is they don't want to be fat, so they're gonna give you like, you know, half of the plate to eat. That's a free food glitch right there, bro. All right, last one. This one's great. I'm gonna send it off with a banger, bro. Number 5, we got schizophrenics / crazy people. And this is kind of like a Venn diagram. Like this one can blend into all of the other ones. Like most women are crazy and a lot of the homeless people are crazy. But what can I say, bro? Schizos are goated. But yeah, that's the whole point, is to talk about it. So I'm gonna talk about it. One of the biggest reasons, bro, is they're super entertaining. Kind of like the homeless people, you can kind of keep them as like jesters. I'm gonna drop this little gem on you guys. Like if you're ever having trouble sleeping, Just call up your schizophrenic friend and tell him to tell you like all of his ideologies and his beliefs. It's kind of like those YouTube videos, bro. You know, like the video game lore to fall asleep to. It's kind of like that, but it's a little bit more personal and real. And you can like ask questions and stuff. It's lit. It's probably the closest that you can get to talking to an alien. I don't know about you guys, but I just find insane people to be really interesting. Another goated part about schizophrenic people is they're super easy to manipulate. If you know their like beliefs and whatnot, whatever they got going on, you can kind of trick them into doing stuff for you. Now you got to make this more believable than what I'm saying, but for example, you could be like, yo, God told me to give me your rent money, and they might cough it up, bro. Who knows? Now I would never do this, but it's an available option. Like, just think, if the world ends, it's like an apocalypse situation, bro. They're gonna be like, damn, bro, I knew this was gonna happen. And they're gonna have it all set up and ready for you. This is gonna be your number one person in the zombie apocalypse, bro, I'm telling you. And just for those reasons, bro, I like to keep them close, but they do have some drawbacks. While you're getting all comfy, bro, and pillow talking to your schizo friend, they might hypnotize you, bro. You gotta be really careful to make sure that you don't get too deluded, because you'll become one of them, bro. It's kind of like a giant slime, you know, and like a slime eats something, it also becomes the slime. That's about, I probably could ramble more about schizos, but Xi Jinping is waiting for me, so I gotta leave, guys. I'm gonna see you. That's the end of the video. I don't know. Love you guys. Bye.
Yeah. Brother, you get in the tub. I need some fat hoes. I'm blowing O's. I ain't got a pole. I'm with your main bitch. Yeah, she is a snitch. She telling all my shit. She say I got a dick. I don't have a dick. I didn't do shit. I didn't hit that bitch. Mark ass bitch. You's a fucking snitch.